Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Knight c6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. C takes d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Knight takes d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. e5 takes space in the center, attacks the d4 knight and prepares to develop the dark squared bishop. Knight b5 moves the knight to an aggressive square where it threatens knight d6 check. d6 defends the e5 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. c4 takes space in the center, supports the b5 knight, and controls the d5 square, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. Good job bringing your bishop out early to build a solid position. Not the best move, but not bad either. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. It's critical to develop your pieces as early as possible in the game. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. You've secured your king on the same side as your opponent, a solid strategy. Out comes the bishop and into the battle. You are threatening to capture a knight and win material after the follow-on trades. This moves the knight to safety. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. A very strong play. Good job, that's what I would have played too. The game was close to equal, but now white has the advantage. Yes, this is the way. Moving the rook gives black more flexibility in the middle game. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure. This permits the opponent to take an outpost with a bishop. You overlooked an opportunity to take an outpost with a bishop. There were worse moves, but also something much better. Nice move. Your knight now controls more squares. White was better off, but now their position is winning. You exchange pieces of equal value. Takes back. Good thinking. This move puts your bishop into a stronger, more active position. This strikes at the center to fight for space. Nice, you found a way to win a pawn. Recaptures. Your rooks are connected, which helps them work together. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. Nice, definitely the right move. This loses a rook. You captured back. Takes back. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This evades the check from the queen. This removes an attacker that was threatening to capture one of your pieces. A solid choice. Nice, you found a way to win a knight. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. Now the other player can't stop you from winning a knight if you make the right moves. This is a fair move. Your passed pawn can soon become dangerous for black. That's fine. The closer your passed pawn to promotion, the stronger it is. One of the best moves. You won a knight for free. A very strong play. You captured a vulnerable rook. Black combines recapturing with the development of a new piece. You escape the check from the queen. This misses an opportunity to activate the king by getting it off of the back rank. This allows the opponent to promote a pawn to a queen. This wins a pawn. This steps away from the checking queen. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. Recaptures. You continue the checkmate attack.